when my partner brought the backpack that you wanted, we basically do not an inventory, but I make sure that
You
there's
guys
no
check the
guns
whole
in there.
thing? Yeah.
Exactly.
So you guys check
And there were
Yeah.
a few shooters in there that I observed.
Yeah. Any of them drink?
Okay.
I
So
don't think any of them were drink, right?
okay,
Can I do an exercise?
go ahead, dude.
Squad 8.
Two back surgeries, I think.
Sound Dewey 02. Charles John Boy, Charles Boy.
Pat it down. Yep.
Yeah, she had it. Okay, she did. She's got perfect. I've probably did the same stuff.
Okay. Any head injuries?
Excuse me?
Any head injuries recently? Any concussions?
Well, over the years, yes, but not recently. No, we're good.
Okay. When you turn, keep the front lead foot on the line
Sorry, 1 second.
and turn by taking a series of small steps with the other foot.
Yep.
I'm going to demonstrate with 3.
Yes, thank you.
You will do 9, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Just sitting in there. Sorry, guys, 2 back
1,
surgeries. It does hurt.
2. You
Just trying not to.
willing to submit to a PBT
What is that?
machine that you blow in?
It's a preliminary drug test.
It does not determine the results of
Oh,
my
no,
test.
we're not doing that.
Okay.
I've already heard from all the lawyers, don't ever do that.
Okay.
So
All right.
we're not going to do that.
Okay. All right, sir.
Did I pass this test?
You turn around.
No, I didn't. Huh? Can I use my phone real quick? Because there's a plane taking off.
You're
my
under
parents are
arrest
there.
for
Okay.
operating
We'll
while
get to
under
that
the
as well.
influence, okay?
Yes, yes. Welcome back to the Bad Guys Podcast. I am your host, King Walker. Welcome back. Late night craziness. Welcome back to the Bad Guys Podcast. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. We are almost to 500. Shout out to everybody subscribing. We got to get that like button thing down. But we getting to the subscribing. We almost to 500. Zakia, I see you out there. Oracle, is you out there? I see you. I see you out there, Oracle. You see that? You seen that damn drunk, the damn drunk Tony Romo. Well, I'll get back to him in a minute. They tearing him up. Yeah. Tony's tripping. Tony's tripping. Welcome back to the Bad Guys Podcast. We out here popping. It's late night. If you watch it live, like I said, hit that subscribe button. We're almost to 500. More Nolan Wells information tonight. I'm not gonna lie. I was talking to the Oracle earlier. I'm tired of this. I'm not. Can we hurry up? Looks like they're up to something. I'm not gonna say they killed him. Let's just say I think they was playing too many white boy drinking games and he couldn't keep up. And too many white boy druggy games and he couldn't keep up. And something happened to him and they tried to cover it up. That's just me. That's just me. Yeah, do people realize yeah. I don't know. He's got the protection for the complexion and he's probably got a couple million. Ain't no problem. He does. He's definitely got the complexion for the protection. Man, they didn't. Uh, I don't think they're that smart, man, to have us doing this for these months and weeks or whatever the hell we doing. It's it's a lot of marijuana changes going on. Did you guys see the NFL coach son that shot his mom? We'll get to that. The NFL, these NFL niggas is crazy. The NFL families, it's wild out here. Yeah, Tony Ayo drinking. I said Tony Ayo. Tony Romo out here wilding. I got the whole video. They turned him up on Fox News. I guess we'll get to the Nolan Wells thing. All right, y'all. The obsession, the obsession of this Nolan Wells thing is annoying to me. for one, it's way too long. It's obvious. It's an obvious cover up. Mississippi, right? It's an obvious cover up. But I'm with you guys. They got the Officer Tatum guy out here. He's interviewing all these white boys. Then they say something about Bart. Bart got a lawyer today or something. I seen that. I seen something about the girl. Something. Yeah, Bart used to talk to the girl. They trying to blame it all on Bart. That's what I heard. What I heard.
Hey, Nolan Wells deniers. Why do you think that his friends told the cops that they didn't know the girl that he went with? Weird how in Warren's little interview he fails to mention that he spoke with the deputies and several friends claimed they didn't know the girl he left with. Right here, 1:30 in the morning, even though they were supposedly texting with Katie, right? Didn't get their story straight yet. Right there, in black and white, the boys lied. Or are we going to pretend that this isn't evidence too?
I mean, it's everywhere at this point, man.
Hey, Nolan.
They got Officer Tatum and DL Hughley going back and forth. I like what Nancy Grace is doing. Nancy Grace is holding it down. Yes, no?
Bombshell tonight. In the last 24 hours, Nolan Wells' family hits social media giants, subpoenaing Nolan's accounts. His mother, Christine, says when her son's phone was brought to the family, they had concerns because there were no pictures or videos on either of his Snapchat accounts, triggering their fear items may have been deleted.
So now they subpoena TikTok, Snapchat, trying to get all the information. They done delivered. So this is what happened. They got drunk. He done did too many drugs. And they say, "Oh, is he dead, dude? Is he, dude? Is he dead? dude, throw him." That's what they did.
Now, joining us, special guest Brandon Tatum. You interviewed, as we played at the get-go, several of Nolan's friends. Did they show you photos, videos, snaps of that day on Horn Island?
Well, Nancy, thank you so much for having me on. I spoke to 4 of the boys that are originally accused of being involved in Nolan Wells' death. And they did show me a lot of evidence. And in talking to these young men, the burden of proof is they're going to have to prove to me. I'm not going to listen to what they say out of their mouth. They're going to have to show me. And in many cases, they showed me videos of Nolan on the island. They showed me videos of the boat when they were getting towed out, which is consistent with, kind of similar to what the phone call was. I mean, they showed me pictures of them with Nolan. They showed me phone records of them calling Nolan's mom and all of the above. So they seemed very consistent. They seemed very genuine. And they also proved to me some of the things that they had told me in the interview that I had with them that I have uploaded on my YouTube channel.
What y'all think, man? This Officer Tatum dude is sitting here with him. He's letting them in the phone. Didn't Bart? I want to say Bart, one of them. They went through all his phones. Listen, let's listen to me for a minute. I know how these white boys are, and I'm not trying to make it Nolan's fault. Oh no, not that one. I'm not trying to make it Nolan's fault, but I know how these white boys are. Hey, dude, you drinking? They doing their thing. They drinking. They was 18. Nolan couldn't handle that white boy shit. He couldn't. Nolan couldn't handle the Jaeger bombs or whatever the white boys be drinking, the fireballs, whatever pills or whatever they was smoking or snorting. Nolan couldn't handle it. He was trying to keep up. Dude, is he dead? Throw him over. Throw him over. put a hole in a boat, say it sunk, and he went down with it. I don't think they killed him, but they let him die. I give him that. They gave him the tools to die. I'll go that far, and then they try to cover up. Of course, they tried to cover it up. They called. I don't know if they called their parents or their parents hopped into this, because I don't think these little dudes is that smart to have us on this goose chase. Somebody else jumped in this that knows law enforcement, that knows attorneys or whatever. Bang bang. They had help. They had help. They had some kind of help. It was a white supremacy at its finest. They had help. They had some kind of help. It wasn't just them. Some kind of adult was involved. So what's up with this Officer Tatum and the D.L. Hughley back and forth? What's going on with this? D.L. Hughley is a race baiter. He's no longer a comedian. He's a race baiter. He's a full-fledged race baiter. And I'm not mad.
In all of comedy, what is more lame than calling?
I'm not mad at D.L. Hughley because I'm also a race baiter myself. But he don't tell no more jokes. Does he? does he go on tour? So now D.L. Hughley and Officer Tatum is doing all the interviews with these white boys. I think that's part of it too. I think he done got the bag. He done got the bag. I don't think they killed him on purpose. They're part. They got to do some time. They didn't do it on purpose. I'll give them that. But they did it, and they tried to cover it up on purpose. That's a crime. So you gotta deal with it. And whoever's helping them, because somebody's helping. I seen an interview with these dudes ain't that smart. Somebody's really helping them out. But what's up with this Officer Tatum and DL thing?
To be a racist, you are the. This is Brandon Tatum. Y'all just see what.
Good Lord, fucking exit out. Exit the damn video out. Make sure you guys are hitting that like and subscribe button. Let me pull this joint up. Like I said, I don't think they killed him on purpose. Let me see what y'all talking about down here while I pull this up. Yeah, that's what I said. They gave him whatever they was doing. They was drinking, snorting. Them white boys, them Jaeger bombs.
This is Brandon Tatum. Y'all just see what unfunny ex-comedian D.L. Hughley just said about me. Posted a picture of me and my wife. To do what? To be a racist? You are the lamest dude in all of comedy. What is more lame than calling yourself the job you used to have? You're not an officer anymore. You were a football player who failed at being a football player. You didn't make the team, so you became an officer. That wasn't working out, so you became an influencer. You talked about emotion. What is more emotional than this? The word. You cried for a white dude who the people didn't even think you worthy to speak at his funeral. You said you wouldn't cry for your son, but you cried for him. That's not emotion. You talked the way Benjamin Crump talks. Just want to blame white folks. And so I go out there because I know that lame Al Sharpton and Mr. I can't read Benjamin Crump is just race hustling, y'all.
You talked about how those boys are innocent. You had proof. Now, I don't know whether they're innocent or not. I don't know what happened there. But I know one conversation with a failed football player and a social media influencer is not the predicate. You don't have any toxicology report. You don't have an autopsy report. You talked about black people acting a fool. Black people are right to be suspicious of a state that took 31 years and 3 trials to prosecute and find guilty the murder of Medgar Evers. Black people are right to be suspicious of a state that in 2005 found 215 black people that were dead and buried in a pauper's grave and nobody knew they were there. Black people are right to be suspicious of a state that just killed a 1-year-old boy and nobody's being brought to account. Black people are right to be suspicious of a state that has been poisoning black people with the water since the 1960s. Black people didn't look for this fight. They want justice. All they want is accountability. And if it's those boys, it should be that. Nobody has a predetermined notion. I don't know what happened. But if you're saying that Al Sharpton and that Benjamin Crump are on one side, you're certainly on the other. You talk to them for 2 days and all of a sudden you know if they're guilty. You know if they're innocent. You know that. Your name is, your moniker is Officer Tatum, not Detective Tatum. You didn't make your way to detective. You're an influencer who says what white people want you to say. And don't you find it interesting that they chose to speak to you, and they chose to speak to you for the same reason that you're a conservative, for the same reason Turning Point did, because you're safe. They know you're a black man who'll do what he's told. You're an unremarkable black man who they know they can count on to be obedient. They pick you for the same reason they pick dogs. What is very interesting to me is this is Nancy Grace.
I left to believe that he goes out swimming all on his own, and the friend girl leaves, the mates from school leave, everybody just leaves him out in the water and he dies.
Now, Nancy Grace is a career prosecutor. She has tried 100 felony trials, 100, and not lost one. And she thinks that's something suspicious. But the social media influencer who failed at football and was a mediocre cop all of a sudden knows more than that. I don't know what happened. You don't know what happened. But I do know this. You said that a young woman with a pot of water acted so suspiciously that she should be shot by cops.
I think that this is justified, but it could have been avoided, but still justified. You can't throw boiling water on a police officer and not get shot.
But you don't think people that were on a boat with somebody in proximity to somebody and that person comes that day acting so suspicious they should be questioned? That's who you are. Debate you for what? What you are is what the people before you, you're Diamond and Silk, you're Candace Owens, you're Stacey Dash, you're that. And your career will age like avocados because that's what they do. There'll be somebody else that replaces you. I've been around for 40 years doing what I do, and you still know my name. You know how I got to know yours? Somebody sent me a coon alert. They said, and you fit the bill. I don't know who you are, but I know what you are. I know what you do because I've seen people like you in my entire life. You can assail my career, but my career is longer than your life. You mentioned my name, and I have no idea who you are. But I do know this, that one day, when all of this is done, and it'll be after the next election cycle, when people are wondering who you are, when you go the way of the Larry Elders, or the Sheriff Clarks, or the Candace Owens, or the Diamond and Silks, or the Stacey Dashes, or the Armstrong, like all of them, when you're there with them and you're wondering what happened, it's because you sold your soul for nothing.
Let me just say this, and I know people are going to clip this and get back, and I don't care. I really feel this way.
They're all race baiters. Everybody, every last one. The name he said, this Officer Tatum dude, and D.L. Hughley. He's one of the biggest race baiters on the planet, and I'm not mad at him. Just call a spade a spade.
I'm getting sick of black people. Right. I like the black people like me and others that are conservative, that's smart. But the rest of y'all, I'm sick of y'all. I don't
like. Why you don't like? Yeah, you doing too much. Proceed.
It's hard to even want to be around black people, to be honest.
I have never once, and I've had a disagreement with a lot of black people that I've had disagreement, but I've never once had to make a video explaining I don't hate black people.
I do not hate black people. I know that people who are new to my channel and you see people out there making these videos, it's comical to me because I don't understand how accountability leads to hate.
You said you can't teach me. You can't make me hate white people. You said that.
You want me to hate white people. I'm not doing it.
My question is it making you hate white people? I don't want that at all. What I want to know is who the fuck taught you to hate us?
What's up with these two guys, man? When this start up? When these two dudes start going at? Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Let's get to this. Let's get to this drunk. Let's get to this drunk Tony Romo. What a drunk. DUI. I've been watching the video. I was just hoping they pull out the Billy, go upside his head a couple. Nope. He's out here doing aerobics, yoga and shit. He can't even do that. Old ass, drunk ass Tony Romo out here. Drunk. I don't really like a drunk driver, man. I know you might have had a beer. All right, man, you on your way home. These dudes be done for behind the wheel. Bum ass Tony Romo. If you've seen a piece of it at the beginning of the show, hit that like and subscribe button.
Being a big-time quarterback's a ticket to fame and fortune. Tom Brady, Montana, Rodgers. These guys are legends. And so is Tony Romo, even though he doesn't have a ring. He's still one of the most famous faces in football, played 13 years for the Cowgirls, and is the voice of the NFL on CBS. He used to take a beating on the field, so we know the guy's tough, but the toughest offender he's ever faced was a woman. She pulled him over in Wisconsin last week on suspicion of DUI.
Reason for my stop today is the unsafe passing on the right, the lane deviation.
Say it louder, I'm sorry.
Unsafe passing on the right, cutting across the gore. Obviously, the gore?
Yes.
It's the marked area. What did you say? It's really hard to hear you, dude.
I can't hear you either.
I know. We got to basically yell at each other, right?
I feel like I'm yelling at you.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Where are you coming from?
The golf course. And I'm going to meet Grandma and Grandpa.
I don't know.
This motherfucker said, meet grandma and grandpa. Go ahead, man. Whatever.
No, Jim. Now, my staff says Tony's grandparents passed away a while back, and coming from the golf course, you're giving her ammo.
How many drinks have you had? You're coming from a golf course?
I played in a golf tournament in Wisconsin State Amateur.
Okay.
So it's like a USGA event.
Okay, all right. I'm going to run you through some fields. Field sobriety tests. Are you willing to take any field sobriety tests?
The officer said no lawyer yet. It was test time.
Turn around for me.
I get you.
Yep.
I just want to make sure there's two more having PVG.
Have a seat. You in all the way?
What's that?
You in all the way?
I'm in, yes. Uncomfortably, but yes.
I know you're a taller fellow.
Yeah.
Game over for Romo? Not yet. He needed to stretch.
I'm sorry. 2 back surgeries, I need to stop.
So has he been searched or like petted on check up?
Yeah, she did.
Okay.
She did. She's been perfect. I'd probably do the same for her.
Hey, have you ever seen anybody stretch before the sobriety test? What's Tony Romo got going on? He's stalling. This motherfucker's stalling. Go ahead and walk his wobbly walk, you drunk.
Keep the front lead foot on the line.
Sorry about that.
And turn by taking a series of small steps with the other foot.
Yep.
I'm going to demonstrate with 3.
Thank you.
You will do 9, okay?
Okay, sounds good. Just sitting there.
After 36 holes, you're usually pretty loose. Not sure about the yoga poses, but they brought him back to the station so he could take the sobriety test. And for the read, watch the quarterback's eyes.
I feel like I might incorporate this in the PT. She's kind of activating the backside. Should be good. Oh, I know that was at least 8 or 9 seconds. Did I pass this test?
You turn around.
No, I didn't. Huh?
Romo is charged with operating while intoxicated. It's a first-time offense, so he could just walk away with a $300 fine. But Wisconsin also cited him with refusing the blood test and breathalyzer, and you could lose your license for a year. So Romo's
That's Jess Waters, a real nigga.
taking it to court, scheduled for September 21st, 6 days before he calls Ravens Cowboys in Brazil. Paul Morrow.
Oh man, they caught this drunk slipping. So hey, should he lose his job? Yes, no. Tony Romo out here slizzer. Get him up out of here. These NFL dudes is wild. These NFL dudes, these old quarterbacks get drunk. Who, Tony? Oh yeah, Tony a whole ass. Oh, you talking about Jess Waters? Yeah, Jess Waters be doing the most sometimes. Entertaining. Hit that like and subscribe button. What else we got here? Oh yeah, these marijuana laws and these changes. The Michigan Supreme Court ruled that the police generally cannot search a vehicle solely because they smell marijuana. Now, this is just Michigan. Don't be riding around everywhere else. But this is it's starting to catch up. It's starting to catch up. Everybody about to have the dispensaries now. They gonna be smoking loud outside the window. Americans now smoke more weed than cigarettes. Some people see cannabis as a substitute. Some use it as relaxation, sleep, pain, or anxiety, and believe it's less harmful than. Oh, ain't no believe. It is. It is. Ain't no believe. Oh yeah, he's done. He's Tony's done for. Yeah. Put the cigarettes down. No more weed hate. You smell that weed outside, man. Mind your business. It's legal now. We good. More Americans now use marijuana daily than drink alcohol or smoke cigarettes. I think this is a good thing. Nearly 50% of U.S. employers have removed marijuana tests from the hiring process as companies struggle to find workers. Yeah, you gotta let a nigga roll a blood or two before you come to work. Yeah, just go ahead and take that off the little thing. just no meth head. Now I don't know how I feel about this. How y'all feel about this? These niggas is ghetto. Oh man. Alabama, HBCU University, Tuskegee University announces a new dress code banning bonnets, do-rags, and other casual attire as school president says students should dress more professionally. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Now the do-rags, I don't get it. I don't get the whole do-rag thing, but I'm not really a do-ragger either. So it's not really bothering me. But the bonnets, yeah, we gotta get the bonnets up out of there, ladies. If you If you ain't running out to check the mail real quick or throw the trash out, keep the bonnet on. Keep the bonnet in the house. If you just riding to the drive-through real quick, you better hurry up. I don't know who the president is. Oracle, who's the president of the Alabama HBCU? Don't make me do it. I'll do it. Hold on, I got time. I was just telling the Oracle, I got to put this wanted sign back in the window. I got to put this. Dr. Mark Anthony Brown, retired Air Force major. There you go, right there. hold on. You what you got, Daniel? You got Daniel K. Williams. That's what you got, Oracle. What we doing here? I got I got Mark Anthony Brown. That is what it is. Yeah. No bonnets. No more bonnets. Take the damn bonnets up. Yeah. Yeah. What else I had? Let me take this down. Make sure I hitting that like and subscribe button. I think I got one more story. This crazy nigga shooting his mom. It's insanity. What you say? As an ex-pothead, I like to see the good things happening with the weed, but they playing in our faces. Why are you an ex-pothead? Why did you stop? Why did you stop? I want to know why. Why'd you put the weed down? What's going on? All right, let me get to this guy. This Elijah Bieniemy, 27. This is the offensive coordinator's son of the championship Super Bowl champions, former Super Bowl champion, Kansas City Chiefs. He shot his mom. He was in Missouri at training camp, so he's not there. The father's not there. This happened. I'm assuming he's home. I'm assuming he's back now. She just now got out the ICU today. That's what I heard. He shot his mom in the chest and in the shoulder. Health reasons. Okay. Let me see right here. Shot his mom in the. I want to say the shoulder.
NFL is now dealing with an issue that has touched so many American families: domestic violence. This morning, new details in the shocking shooting of the wife of Kansas City Chief assistant coach Eric Bieniemy, allegedly committed by their own son.
57-year-old female reported shot in the chest and arm, unable to breathe.
A doorbell camera capturing the frantic moment as first responders quickly carry Mia Bieniemy away from her home in Ashburn, Virginia, Sunday evening. This police officer simultaneously heading toward the residence with his rifle drawn.
Units, be advised, the son still has the weapon currently located within the home.
And this morning, video showing authorities arresting 27-year-old Elijah Bieniemy soon after. The son currently being held without bond on multiple gun charges. According to the complaint, his mother was shot in the left forearm and shoulder with a .22 caliber firearm. Police say she called 911 herself to get help. Later undergoing surgery, authorities say a portion of a projectile still remaining in her body. She's now recovering in stable condition. Law enforcement calling the incident a domestic disturbance, saying they're still trying.
You said, is he on that stuff? He looks like it. He sure looks like it. I don't like to judge a book by its cover, but he fits the description.
and to find a potential motive. Kansas City Chiefs offensive coordinator Eric Bieniemy had been at the team's training camp in Missouri when he received word, soon rushing to be by his wife's side. The 56-year-old coach has won 2 Super Bowls with the Chiefs.
It is caught for the touchdown.
There's his wife with him at the ring ceremony in 2023. Team officials calling them family and saying their thoughts and prayers are with them.
She's a saint.
You don't do nothing to your mama. Y'all might have a little argument. That's about it.
You know, we all know that, the people that know her. One of God's good blessings right there now. Really special person.
While police are calling this a domestic disturbance, they have not given a potential motive. Again, the son being held without bond. Robin, a heartbreaking story.
Yes, and we hope she makes a full recovery.
It's wild out here, man. These fools shooting their moms. You got this David dude. I'll talk about that another episode. There's a lot going on, man. You got this goof and this DUI. Oh, man.
When my partner brought the backpack that she wanted, we basically do not an inventory, but I make sure that there's no guns in there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you guys checked
And there were a few shooters in there that I observed.
Yeah. Any of them drank?
Okay.
I
So
don't think any of them were drink, right?
Okay.
Can I do an exercise?
Who's drinking them?
Go ahead, dude.
Who's drinking?
Sound duty 02, Charles Boy, Charles Boy.
Pat it down.
Who else they ever let stretch? Go ahead, stretch out for 5 minutes.
Okay. Any head injuries?
Excuse me?
Any head injuries recently? Any concussions?
Well, over the years, yes, but not recently. No, we're good.
Okay. When you turn, keep the front lead foot on the line
Sorry, 1 second.
and turn by taking a series of small steps.
Needs to lose his job. Put him. Hey, the usual suspect. Them DUI, the usual suspects, drunk white guy. They're usually an old retired QB. Mark Sanchez, Tony Romo. I don't know what Mark Sanchez. That was Tony Romo, Dallas Cowboy. That was Tony. Drunk out his damn mind. They should have pulled the Billy Club out on him. I think that's all we got. Oracle, you had something else for me? No, that was it. That was it. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing, hitting that like and subscribe button. I will be back tomorrow. This was light. I had to get the craziness out the way. I'm gonna get a little bit more light news tomorrow. Have a little bit more fun. All these shootings and all these DUIs, these mug shots. Nolan Wells. We gotta give Nolan Wells a break if we can. Well, y'all can do whatever you want. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know. Well, you hold on, Zakir. You said something about this. Let me look at his comments. What you say? No do-rags, no bonnets on campus. You says, does my bonnet affect my learning? No. Does my do-rag stop me from showing up? Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm not a fan of the bonnet outside all day. Like I said, you running to go do something. If you about to do like 3 classes on campus, man, do something. You gotta do something. You can always get you one of these. Don't do that. But this Nolan Wells thing, like hold on, I ain't got that's not even Nolan Wells. This whole Nolan Wells thing. Yeah, his mom subpoenaed Snapchat, TikTok, he's trying to get all that data. It's suspicious. Did they kill him? Yeah, maybe. Accident. I'm leaning. I'm leaning towards. He was playing the white boy games. You know, the white boy drinking games. Nigga couldn't keep up. The little bird chest, little nigga, he couldn't keep up. No, bro, he's dead. Bro, he's dead. Don't throw him off the side. That's what they did. Call my mom. Call my mom. She knows the judge. Get us out of this. And they handle the business. Yes, let little bro rest in peace. Fuck them other people. I just want him to hurry up. Now they do deserve to know what happened. Just hurry up. I don't like I said. I don't think these little white boys are this smart to have us on a wild goose chase like this. They got some kind of help. They got some kind of help. But I think, like I said, I'm thinking he was playing the white boy game. A little coke, couple little beers, a little Jaeger bombs. He might have slipped, started foaming out the mouth. Toss him over, bro. Is he dead, bro? Not on white boys, B. Bro. Or it was a competition. You know how the white boys like to drink. Nolan tried to keep up. Nolan couldn't keep up. That's some white boy games, man. You gotta know when to tap out when you're drinking and smoking and doing drugs with them. They go to a whole nother level. Something happened, they got futures. They got they said they got parents as judges, attorneys, helping them. Possibly. This is just me guessing. It's like when they found dude rolled up in the mat at the school and nobody knew what happened. What was that? That was the one. They said he was rolled up in the mat and they said it was suicide. How do you? That's the one Oracle told me about. Or they said it was suicide. He rolled him in the mat. How you roll up in the mat and you suicide? Yeah, I remember that one. Well, I think Oracle told me that. Yeah. Kendrick Johnson. Yeah. Yeah, Oracle. I know Oracle told me that. I gave you your props, man. Don't be watch your tone. All right, guys. Make sure you guys are hitting that like and subscribe button. I will be back. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday, yeah. I just watched the X-Men 97 episode, so we're probably nerded out tomorrow. Because my analytics said I should nerd it out more. Yeah. Make sure you guys are hitting that like and subscribe button. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bad guys out. Oh yeah, and another thing. Watch everybody in the outro. So like and subscribe to all those channels. Bad guys.